What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? This is Renebean, and welcome to another episode of Life of a Game Hunter / Collector. As you can see, it's the end of the week, so the room is a disaster. We got to get this cleaned up. We got to head to the workshop, get that cleaned up. A lot of people have been asking me, especially about my game gears. I had to get some more caps. They are being shipped in. Then I need to get some more glass screens. I do got some plastic ones, but they're not as good quality, so I will start pumping those out shortly, or hopefully, sooner than later. These are all packages from subscribers. I know y'all, a lot of y'all want to see that, especially, obviously the people who sent. I'm going to get to them. It's just, it's all in due time. I got to get this room taken care of. It is a disaster. There's that Star Wars toy, or the model I picked up, the Millennium Falcon. I only paid $5 for it. I think it was a pretty good deal. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably sell it. And although it might look pretty good in the workshop as a little bit of decoration, which would be pretty cool. We got my first Nintendo Powers over there I'm very excited about. Oh, and here is, you didn't see this in the pickups video, but you can see this is that tub completely full of Infinity stuff. I don't know what to do with this stuff. Maybe I can lot it off with that PlayStation 3. If there's anything that I should look out for, like toy-wise, let me know. I don't know if any of it's collectible. I'm sure it is. And then we got all this stuff we got to put on the shelf. This was actually last week's, pickups, as well as some of the subscriber sent stuff that I need to put on the shelves. Oh my lord, it's getting tiring. It's not necessarily tiring. I just kind of let it build up to the point where I shouldn't have. So we got to get all that taken care of. So let's get this cleaned up and then see where we get. All right, as you can see, we got the game room cleaned up. One thing that you gotta know is whenever you move, you always have boxes of shit, and they just show up. So this is 2 more boxes of stuff that I need to go through. Gaming related stuff. While I was cleaning, I discovered my buddy has left his smoking aid here, the chewing gum. I quit smoking like a year ago. Support anybody who does. Hopefully he's doing well without that. I need to get that back to him. But anyways, these 2 boxes here, I don't even really know what's all in there, to tell you the truth. Randomness. Oh, I wondered where that Donkey Kong went. He's awesome. I can't remember what this stuff is called. I would like more of it, or learn how to make it. But they got some really cool characters. Like I got Birdo, who looks really good. Oh lord, it's like game hunting, but in your own game room. Check this out. This is awesome. Oh, it's about dead, but he did say Hadoken. That's a cool little figure. I don't remember where I got that. Maybe like a loot crate or something when I had a subscription. Okay, yeah. This is just random manuals and whatnot. I have no idea to which or what. These are all Game Informers. I wish that they were Nintendo Powers, but they are not. What are these? These Pokemon magazines. Oh, I think I was going to list these at one point, but they just never sold. I might do those in like a giveaway, because I'm not really big into Pokemon. Put those off to the side. Need to figure out something to do with all these Game Informers. I like my subscription to Game Informer. I think it's worth the $15 a year, basically just for the subscription, not let alone getting the pre-owned saving, which is a pretty decent deal. That's a lot of them. And I got more. Probably put these in the bathroom somehow. It's good reading material. Alright, let's see what else we got. Tetris sticker set. I remember this too. This was like another loot crate item that I got. That's pretty cool. That'd be good decoration. This box here. I remember picking this up at a yard sale. This is Leatherface, but like a little plushie. And I think he was in like a loot crate, just one that I never got or something. But he's cool. He'll actually go in the living room with the more movie themed stuff. Let's see. I don't remember getting this. Skylander Spyros. I don't know anything about Skylanders. It's a seal thing. I need to get rid of that somehow. This is cool. My wife used to work at the hospital and she got this for me. This was it's like a biohazard bag. It looks really good decoration wise. And I think since the bathroom's getting a little more zombied out, that'll go in there somehow. Let's see, random Sega Genesis controllers. That's a 6-button one too. That's a good one. Let's see. Ghostbusters. I remember getting that in a loot crate. I used to love my loot crate. I wish I could get another subscription for it, but it's just an expenditure I didn't need to spend. There is the bottom half of one of my bootlegs that does not work the way it should. At least I don't think it does. What else is in here? Okay, this looks to be like my other LED setup, some batteries, and most importantly, my elbow hinges here, or my L brackets. Those things are super expensive. Oh, and that drill bit. Oh, this has to be the number 10 drill bit, 10 millimeter. I got this for my Sega Game Gear to drill through it so I can actually have my coaxial RCA come out. I need that. Wondered where it went. What else is down here? Just More randomness. Oh Lord, I don't want to get crazy. I'll take this out to the actual shed workshop and leave it out there. I did wonder where some more screws went. There's a couple. Alright, so there's 2 boxes. This will go into the bathroom, which I don't know when we're going to do it, but we are going to do a tour of the eBay room and the bathroom whenever they're complete. They're just not complete yet. Same with the living room. I got a new, well, not a new, but it's a projection HD TV in there, which I've always wanted, you know, when basically whenever these big screens really came out, you know, the big floor models, always thought, you know, that games would look really good on there. So it's CRT style, but it's HD. It just looks awesome. So we'll, you know, show that off later down the road. These will go in the bathroom. This will go to the workshop. And ooh, what's this? Street Fighter badge. That's pretty cool. And we'll go from there. Alright guys, we're here in the workshop and we got to get to work. I am super excited that like my life is finally getting caught up to the point where I can start getting some of this out. So the first order of business, we got an NES console here that I have promised someone that I was going to get this refurbed. They just need the console. They don't need no controllers or anything. DuckTales is here just to test the console with. Before we do that, DJ Greg 00, look at these games right here real quick and tell me if there are anything that your son would like. You say you got a 9-year-old son that would like to see if I had anything extra. These are all the extras that I have. Nothing crazy. Super Nintendo, actually, I don't think I have anything that's really anything, honestly. Just those 3 right there. Nothing special. But if you see anything you like, let me know. Send me a message and you will get them because you were just awesome. But anyways, like we got this go with. I got my shitty tripod over here. We are going to do a time lapse of this NES refurb, complete, clean, fix the pins, make sure it plays brand new every time. That's what this is about. This is a perfectly polished game, so if it plays the first try, it means this thing is perfect. And I know it's not going to work. We're going to test it up, get it going, and see. If you're wondering like why I'm not telling you how to do this, because I already have a video where I teach you how to refurbish a NES. It's not in any playlist. You just got to kind of search for it. Renebean, how to refurbish an NES console. I go over my technique there, and you'll see that it's going to work flawlessly. So anyways, we're going to set up this tripod and get to work so I can get this thing out of here. And then I got some Game Gears that we need to get going. The first one that I'm going to do is the blue one that you will see in a special video coming up. And then once I get my actual capacitor kits in, which is what I'm waiting on, I need to get some Game Gears going because inside this box right here is probably like up to here full of Game Gears. We need to get those going. We need to get moving. My life is back on track. We need to start pumping this stuff out. So anyways, let's set up the tripod and let's refurbish this NES console. I'm going to put on some music and I'm going to relax and I'm going to get this thing done here. Alright everybody, so I want to show you before we start to talk about how I, just quickly diagnose, is this NES even salvageable? So I got my copy of DuckTales. Like I said, this is completely polished. So if it'll work, if I can get it to show image or something, the game has nothing to do with it. It is completely clean. We're just checking to see if we can get any signal from this box to the TV. So let's see. The thing right here actually screwed up on me, so I got to fix that later. But that's just another project. So anyways, we got this plugged up. Turn the power button on. Oh, power helps if power is plugged in. There we go. There we go. It's blinking blue. This is just common. There's no wavy lines, which is good. That's a problem that I don't know how to fix. At least not yet. It's not an easy fix. So we're gonna put this in here. Feels super loose. Yeah, look at that. It's jarbled. It's dirty, but I'm getting signal. We'll see. See, there we go. And then it crashes. I'm sure if I blow on this, it'll kind of moisten it. And it'll probably work perfectly if I jiggle it around. I'm somewhat close. It has the blinking issue. So, if I put that out there, it'll blink. We're going to fix that. We're going to disable this chip. We're going to get this thing going on. But as long as I get a signal, even though it's garbled, I know it's going to work. And it doesn't have the wavy lines. We're going to set this off to the side. Unplug this. Let's put on some music and refurbish this thing. put everything back together, I do want to test it just to make sure we are on point here, because I don't want to have to take the things back apart in case I didn't do a good job. I mean, it very rarely happens, but you know, at the same time, it's always better to be safe than sorry. So we're going to plug that up. Disabled lockout chip is working, blinking, no blinking regardless. So let's see here. Oh, turn that on. Alright, let's fix this camera here and see what we can do here. See if I can get this going. I know you can only see the corner of it, but we're just testing. The pins are nice and tight. Look at that. First try. Every try. There's the unit right there. Tilted it back a little bit. I'm comfortable with that, so I'm going to put it back together. We're going to be done with it. Alright everybody, so the refurb is done. We're going to test it one last time before we get everything done, but we got you the AV cables, the RF switch, and you got a power brick. Let's make sure we are working properly. There we go, we got DuckTales doing good. Sounds good. Turn that off for copyright issues. But that's it for the episode. I want to get this, I want to message you, and you are going to pick this up. Understand something, people? I love helping my subscribers out, and I have no problem at all, you know, hooking y'all guys up. But understand one thing: this is my business, so you know, don't send me a message and say, "Hey, let me get a Nintendo for like $10." I mean, that ain't how it works. I mean, I'm going to give you a great deal, but at the same time, you know, this is part of my business. You're going to get a good, solid console, and it's going to work good. Now, understand one thing: when you do get this, I mean, even with this refurb job, this thing's going to perform like new. But understand one thing, it can still have glitches, it can still not load the first try. It is, I mean, NESs are famous brand new out of the box to where you got to reinsert the cart. It does happen, it's no big deal. But for this console right here, it's going to work majority of the time. As long as your game is clean, it will work perfectly. So make sure your game is cleaned and polished. A good way to polish a game, if you do not know, is to take a dry eraser, open your game up, and rub the actual pins before you use alcohol on it, and it's going to work perfectly. But other than that, guys, that is it. I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Remember, like, I do have a video on NES refurbing. So if you don't hear me explain anything in this video, that's because I already have done a video in full depth. This was just more of a relaxation video for you to sit back and relax and just kind of see it unwind. But anyways, guys, hit me up if you ever want anything. Like I said, I will always give you good deals, but don't try to shekel me too damn hard, guys. I taught y'all too well. But anyways, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.